Yo, Haven, what's good? What's good? How you doing? How you feeling? I hope you had a wonderful, magnificent rotation while we in this energy. Let's say it like that. Anyhow, I ain't gonna do too much talking. We vibing. It's a good one. I think so. We chilling. It's a good one. Anyhow, full disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Any and everything you see on this channel is merely speculation. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do your own homework and research for proper discernment. If you've been here from the beginning, I send deep divine abundance, balance, harmony, love, prosperity, strength, unity, including authenticity. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the Haven, man. You know what's up. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we go up. Anyone and everyone who has ever sown a seed with me, it will be returned 100-fold as the Most High is using you as a divine vessel to divinely support yours truly. I've been trying to talk so fast, so pardon. But the Most High is using you as a divine vessel to divinely support yours truly. So I just want to say, grace, gratitude, and thanks. Peace and prosperity to you and yours. It never goes unnoticed. It really does help the foundation, the channel, and my well-being because it's all about divine support. You know what's going on. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. Keep it to yourself, like your parents told you. Same way we was all taught that way. If you don't got nothing nice to say, keep it to yourselves. Let's just enjoy the content because we vibing. You get what I'm saying? We doing our best. We all we got. Let's get it. Feel me? All is welcome as long as you vibrate on the proper frequency. In this video, I don't know what I'm gonna call it. I really don't. Good to know videos that you may like or not. I don't know. I don't know, man. But listen, you know we don't celebrate, so it's regular rotation, October 31st. It's none of that stuff. We're not in that energy. We're not embodying none of that energy. We vibing, we chilling. You get what I'm saying? Anyhow, I just want to say grace, gratitude, and thanks, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we started doing these videos in the previous October. It's been a little journey. It's nice. I'm grateful for what we got going on here. Let's roll the footage, man. We chilling on this one. We chilling, man. We chilling. I ain't even got the footage pulled up yet. Man. Hold on. They say this is prophecy stuff, biblical stuff.
In the Bible, we are told that Satan deceives the entire world. Some people mistakenly believe that the gravest deception that Satan could bestow upon the world would be making people believe that Satan or evil doesn't exist. However, the real deception is in the fact that Satan has deceived the world into believing that Satan is God. Bear with me. Most religious people of the Abrahamic faith will have no problem admitting to you that Satan has dominion in the earth. Yet and still, they refuse to accept the fact that that would mean that he has reign, dominion, power in the earth, meaning he is God in the earth. And again, this is further substantiated by the fact that in the book of Enoch, we learn that the fallen angels fall from heaven to earth and are bound in earth, where they will reign for 70 generations. That means we are talking about two completely different group of angels. We have the group of fallen angels, also called the Watchers, who are led by Simjaza and include God real, from where we get the word God. With the knowledge of gematria, you're able to piece together the fact that these 200 Watchers are the 2/3 angels, because God real is referred to as the third. 200 is really just 2. 2 over 3 is 0.66 or 66%. We also learned that God real is the angel that specifically deceives Eve in the garden, not Lucifer. Lucifer is referred to as the son of the morning. Jesus is referred to as the bright and morning star. They are the same thing, which is made clear not only through the word and the symbolism, but also through the fact that Satan has access to heaven all the way through Revelation up until the point of Armageddon, which is again substantiated by the fact that we read Satan going up and down heaven in Job. All of them are bad. There is no good and evil. They're on the same side. Have you ever read a story in the Bible where God, the all-powerful, almighty, just destroys Satan? No. Think Harry Potter and Voldemort. They're connected to each other. If one dies, the other dies. Need I remind you that the religious text literally tells you that the God in you is greater than the God of this world? It literally tells you that the kingdom of heaven is in you. It literally tells you that you are the temple and that the true God, which is in you, does not live in anything man-made, including the temple, the book, the engraven name, and the engraven image, which, by the way, don't exist until 1611, which, by the way, is conveniently when the Negroes landed in America from Africa. The book literally tells you that you are going to do greater works than Christ. It literally tells you you are a God. So if you can recognize that Satan has dominion in the earth, why can't you recognize that you are worshiping the devil?
Warning, I am about to expose the dark truth about how the internet attacks the internal. I am about to expose how the people that run this world and the elites have used the internet to their advantage to manipulate our internal world. Because you must understand, bro, that the internet can access the whole wide world to their internal world. And you must understand that we are electromagnetic fields and we have an electromagnetic net. That's why it attacks the internet. Why do you think they push out so much negativity, so much bullshit, so much lies, and so much deception into your internet? Why do you think people are so hooked on their phones, technology, and the internet? That's because they've done this on purpose, so then they have control over your internal world, because if they have control over your internal world, then they also have control over the outside world. The reason why there's so much corruption in the world is because they've corrupted our internal world. As within, so without. As above, so below. Reality is literally reflecting what everybody else is feeling in the internal. You must understand your power, and you must understand that we were gods and goddesses made in God's image, that were born here to create reality. We were put on here to create beautiful, amazing experiences and love. And the only reason why life isn't that way is because they've used the internet to take advantage of our minds, to take advantage of our souls. Like I was saying, you must understand that you are an electromagnetic being and you have an electromagnetic field. You are a magnet and they attack your net.
Science of empty space, aka 9-ether.
But what it is to be a 9-ether being?
We have 9-ether here.
We are 9-ether beings.
You will see what 9-ether really means.
We're going to talk about the 9-ether being and what it is.
So we had the 9-ether. You understand? And with the 9-ether is the texture of your hair. Because your hair comes out the follicus and creates a number 9. His hair comes out the follicus and creates a number 6. And 9 to the 9th power of 9 is the highest number on the universe, which makes us infinite. That is our number.
9 has always been our number, 3 times 3. From ancient Egypt to today, it's been our number. They have pushed the number 7 on us. Oh, the Bible has 7 days of creation.
That sun in Arabic was called Shams. In Hebrew, it's called Shams. It's also Sams. sun. Samson is also Shemsa. And Samson is identified by what? And his hair. Somebody don't want us to know about the 9 ether. That's right. You follow? The 100% in hieroglyphics is written as a 9. 100%. We are the only people with 9 ether.
You want to hear something terrifying? So the prophecy of the Pope.
We had some of those clips up there before, but it was well put together, so I shared it with you guys.
Popes. This book in the Vatican archives, right, predicted every single pope from 1143 all the way to our current pope. But the scary thing is, after Pope Francis, the last one, it just says Judgment Day.
So it literally ends after Pope Francis?
Yes. And the creepiest thing inside St. Paul's Basilica, ordering the whole inner sanctuary, is a picture of every single pope, right? But what's weird is that there's only a certain amount of markers where you can put the picture. There's just one left after Pope Francis. They have always said once that last slot is filled, it will be the end of the world. He predicted the time it took to go from the first pope that he wrote about to the halfway mark was 422 years. He's saying from the middle one to the end, another 422 years will be the end of the world. If you do 422 in the middle pope, which was 1585, that year is 2027. It's even weirder. Pope John the 23rd. He said that the end of the world would happen 2,000 years plus Christ's life. So that adds up to 2027 as well.
Earth is not what we've been told, and our past is not what we've been told, and we are more than we've been led to believe. And I think all that's being revealed right now. And I think some of the most revealing evidence is not even on Earth, it's on the moon. And the moon itself. There's a growing body of evidence that suggests that the moon is an artificial body that was engineered. One of the first things that scientists noticed is, and we all know, the moon is covered in meteorites. Big ones, small ones, overlapping ones, but they will not go below a certain depth. They're hitting something that doesn't allow them to go below a certain depth. In the 60s, and then again in the 90s, scientists did things that they weren't really supposed to do on the moon. One of those is that they sent a missile in the 90s to the moon, to a crater, a very specific crater in the moon. There's a lot of controversy around what happened. But when that missile hit, the seismic recorders picked up that the moon was ringing like a bell for hours, which is not what a solid planet would do.
There it is. Sun's above your head and then it sets. One more time.
Yo, look, let me hold on. I just want to say, like, we in the chill vibe. It's just, that's what I might name the video that. Chill vibe videos, something. But I ain't gonna lie. We all be talking about the same damn thing in different words. If you really think about it, you know, like I told y'all recently, like I literally had to tell someone who's religious that, like, yo, we're talking about the same thing in different words. Like, it's like you got a wall up. I get it. You feel me? That's your situation. Cool. But we're talking about the same things. So it's just funny that like these things get recycled. It's like, when are we gonna get it? But it's a chill vibe video, so I'm not gonna pause too much. I'm not gonna talk too much. Some of you guys are busy because you do celebrate. I don't, but I'm not gonna be selfish. Let's just get right, get the content out, chill vibe.
That's exactly what is happening, okay? Let's change latitudes now and let's go to the North Pole. If you go to the North Pole, the North Star would be directly above your head at your zenith. So if this is the latitude of 45 degrees, because if the equator is here, this black line, that's 0 degrees, that's 45, which is right in the middle of 0 and 90 degrees. Okay? So the 45 degree parallel, the North Star is visible 45 degrees. The North Star would be here. Okay? So if you're at 90 degree north, the North Star is 90 degrees above your head. 40 degree, then it's 45 degrees above your head. Now if you're at the equator, the North Star would be directly 90 degrees. You wouldn't even be able to see the North Star if you go past the equator. See? Watch, I'm going to show you. But first you're going to see how it looks. See, now it arches. It's going this way because the sun is at the equator, but you're not at the equator. So the sun doesn't go directly above your head. It does this arc. It does a curve instead of a straight line. So the sun would never do a straight line at the North Pole. It would always go around you, and the sun would never do a straight line going above your head. The sun would always be turning at the horizon at the North Pole. So the sun never sets in Sweden and Scandinavia during the summer. It keeps going.
Y'all ever wonder why we don't see videos from...
Yo, anybody else feel like he could have put that in more simple terms? Like, it sound like we know what he talking about, but he lost me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know, but you lost me on the explanation, bro. Like, my hands is up. Let's go.
China anymore? What they got going on over there, yo? Look at that shit. I just want to let y'all know that this is from a surveillance camera in China, yo. You feel me? This is crazy. It's some Star Trek shit. And then there's this other one of a little plane that was flying past and a little hat-like UFO flew past that joint. Hold on. We're going to take it back. Look. Y'all going to be able to see that joint. It kind of reminds you of the thing that Goku was flying in. You feel me? Look at that shit. That shit is crazy. Someone else caught a UFO right next to their plane, bro. Look at this shit. Look what it do, yo.
Oh, we've seen this before.
That shit scared it. Wake up! What the fuck?
My thing is, all them on the rock, like, why somebody talking about this? Like, yeah, we found this on the media, but it's not being talked about.
What the fuck? What is that?
And the beam of light, though. Let's not forget the beam of light. I don't know.
Holy. Oh my god. Yo, come look at this. Look at that, dude. What is... Holy...
What is that?
Holy...
It's obvious.
Oh my god. Yo, come look at this. Look at that, dude. What is...
I'm gonna blow your mind right now. This should show you how deviant this is and how pre-planned this is. Look this up and you'll see what I'm telling you is the truth. Every canned good is laced, the lining of a canned good is laced with synthetic estrogen. Yes. They've been feminizing us the whole time.
Gambici.
You look that up for yourself. Every canned good is laced with synthetic estrogen, feminizing us the whole time.
But he like, okay, a word, look.
You look that up for yourself. Every canned good is laced with synthetic estrogen. Estrogen is the female hormone. Estrogen is what transgenders are taking to try to be feminine.
No.
So they've been feminizing us a long time. Now you gotta ask yourself, why would they put, if this ain't no big conspiracy, if this ain't no worldwide, if this ain't trying to turn a society gay, why are they putting estrogen in the canned good? Why we need that for? Now what else is estrogen in? What are they spraying in up here in the chemtrails? What's this stuff they spraying in the sky? And I'm gonna tell you something. I noticed that when you go out farther out of the city in the country, there's no chemtrails out there. They spray them over cities. Those chemtrails sprayed over cities. They found out there are things in those chemtrails that people be shocked. If I told you something, you know one of the things in the chemtrail? Blood. Spraying blood on society. I could tell y'all why. Because these are rituals. I ain't got time to get in there. These people are more wicked. See, we don't know the level of, we don't understand wickedness. Because we've been trained everybody's good and it's just, no, people are inherently wicked. You don't understand why somebody would serve Satan. Because you have a Judeo-Christian understanding and you fear hell, one thing, but you fear God too. But these people didn't grow up fearing God. They grew up occultish, with Satan lying to them, telling them that when he comes, their God comes, he's going to take them from this earth. That's what they believe. So that's why NASA was formed. NASA wasn't a bunch of science. You know what NASA was? NASA was, it was a German scientist that they did not kill in World War II and brought all of them scientists over to America. That they didn't tell you about. It's called Operation Paperclip. The same scientists that was experimenting in Pimpo, they brought them. They didn't kill. They brought them over here. So those same scientists is where you get all of your sexual understanding from, and all of your mind or psychology came from them, and all of your rocket science, because that's what they believe. They believe that the Lucifer was going to come, the light bearer, and they're going to escape this earth. You can look it up. I'm just trying to tell you what their philosophy is. Y'all there? And so they're preparing the world for him to do that. And so now you see the Pope with his fake self preparing the world, getting you ready. That's why they're saying Jesus ain't right no more. Jesus ain't the way. The Pope is saying this. They talking about they're getting ready. They see this comet coming, this planet is coming, and they said that this is where the Messiah is coming from. You study it out. So they're getting ready for this false Messiah already. And many people, because of the chaos and the wars and the turmoil, they're going to want that, because they're going to want the trauma to stop and all the trouble to stop. And this false Messiah, he's going to come looking just like that gay Jesus that you've seen your whole life, that white man with that beard, he's going to come looking like that. That's why they conditioned your mind that was who Christ was, and didn't go off the true Afro revelation in Revelations that told you he got a white Afro and the skin is dark. They didn't tell y'all that. So you're going to be looking at that, and that's the Jesus you're looking for. So Satan's going to become this angel of light and come back as the Jesus you conditioned for, and then the dark-skinned Jesus. You read it for yourself. See, religion has taught us all this stuff. We don't just stay in the Bible. And this Jesus that they say is coming, their false Christ, I'm going to show y'all his nature so you know who he is. Look at this. Daniel 11:36, and the king, it's talking about the Antichrist. The king, this one that's coming, right? Shall do according to his will, and he shall exalt himself and magnify himself above every god, shall speak marvelous things against the God of gods, and shall prosper till the indignation be accomplished, for that is determined shall be done. 37, neither shall he regard the God of his fathers, nor the desire of women. So the Antichrist, it'll be a home. So see, you thinking this thing is just something new people want to get into. This is
Listen, run it back if you got
Check out this old clip of Deepak Chopra and Oprah talking about aging. Let's go.
You say that aging is a mistake.
Well, you know, when I was researching this book, I found that we have some real misconceptions about the aging process. For example, almost everybody believes that aging is fatal. But you look at the data and you find nobody really dies of old age. They die of diseases. Everybody believes that aging is irreversible. Now, that's also a misconception, because if you remove toxins from your body, if you learn to get the stress out of your life through meditation, if you change your environment, you can actually reverse the biological markers of aging. Like, most people think aging is normal, but what's normal? Perhaps we are confusing the normal with the psychopathology of the average, which is dull and uninteresting. I mean, there are people who are 25 and look 40 and behave like 40. There are people who are 60 and behave and have the biology of a person who's 30. Most people think aging is universal, but there are organisms in this world that never age.
Now, y'all know I lost my mind with this one, yo. Hold on, yo. Hold on. We're going to talk about this, because if you know I'm a mixed nuts type of dude, coconut water on the side along with it. I could live off that mug, you hear me? Straight up and down. Feel me? I got other things I eat and little recipes I razzle dazzle with, but listen, under certain, what is that? Not conditions, circumstances. Under certain circumstances, you gotta work with what you got, honestly. I don't even use or consume tap water for anything that I'm consuming inside of my body. So that's one. Anyhow, y'all know I lost it when I seen this right here, because I get the big bag, a big blue bag, for about 16 bucks, 15 bucks from BJ's of mixed nuts. And BJ's, Costco's, and Sam's Club, they all damn near the same. So this blew me away. Just look at this. Cause I be thinking like this while I eat. I be chugging them down handful. Y'all seen me watching. I mean, y'all was watching when I was eating, when I had the cup full of nuts and stuff. Man, come on, yo. We ain't thinking negative, yo. Get that stuff out of here. We ain't on that. We get your mind out the gutter. But listen, I be thinking, I be chugging them down, getting right. I like, damn, like what if, you know, everything is tampered, but like even when you think you doing right, like, yeah, I'm saying, but let's keep going, man. This blew me away right here.
Bro, look at that! Oh my god! Look at that! Look at that!
A living dude.
And it's just like oh my god.
You know
it's universal, but there are organisms in this world that never age.
Bro, look at that!
Oh my god!
Look at that! Look at that!
A living dude.
Yeah, that's making my stomach hurt a little bit just because I really love.
Like, oh,
this is like I can live off this.
God.
This is one of my main things I eat.
Guys,
wormies.
And this is how
the
many
other
this
ones
is all
we've just found.
The shit we've found.
And the peanuts specifically.
And nowhere on it does it say it could possibly like
contain bugs.
Like that's insane. So, and the expiration date May 10th, 2025. Bro.
That's crazy.
A very potent product that I have available on Holistic Remedies for Ascension for lucid dreaming is called lucidamine, all right? And this stuff is very powerful. The reason I haven't promoted the lucidamine is because it's very potent, and a lot of individuals actually try to overdo it, all right? Don't overdo the lucidamine. Make sure you only take one capsule until you actually are familiar with how it operates in the body. This is phenomenal for lucid dream induction. It's not recommended to use this if you're pregnant, nursing, or under the age of 18. Now, you hear me make mention of things like Haritaki as well as Ormus, which is phenomenal for decalcifying as well as activating the pineal gland. But this particular herb is strictly formulated for lucid dream induction. Some of the powerful components that actually make it a very effective nootropic is the alpha GPC and a choline. Choline is actually also in iboga, all right? If you're familiar with acetylcholine, and it has tons of other health benefits as well. Now, there's no genetically modified organisms, and it's also vegan. It's all natural. Nootropics is a neuroprotective compound that increases brain cognition. This is how you begin to experience amazing astral projection experiences as well as lucid dreams. And one thing you have to remember is that every night when you go to bed, your soul is traveling and visiting celestial realms just like this. You just don't remember it. The way the lucidamine works is it creates activity in the prefrontal cortex.
You can feel it. Even if you don't remember, you can feel it. Like, yo, like, I felt like I was like, you know? Maybe it's just me. Let me keep going.
Of the brain, which allows you to access a theta frequency between 4 and 8 hertz. This vibratory resonance is how you facilitate a lucid dream induction. For all high quality herbs and metaphysical products for spiritual elevation, click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to ascension. Here is a list of holistic remedies. Soursop, also known as Gravolia, is great for cancer and is 10,000 times more effective than chemotherapy. Ginkgo biloba is great for fighting things like Alzheimer's disease as well as dementia. Ginkgo biloba is also effective for treating glaucoma. Black cumin seed oil, also known as Nigella sativa, has a chemical called thymoquinone and is great for fighting cancer. Canna, also known as Scalactium tortuosum, is great for anxiety and depression. This herb raises your natural serotonin without the use of harmful methylphenidates. Turkey tail is rich in polysaccharides and is great for fighting cancer. Straggler's root is great for fighting kidney disease. It lowers your blood pressure and also provides liver support. Nettle is great for urinary tract infections and also...
Yo, my apologies. I wasn't paying attention. I gotta run this back. This is information we need to know. I might write this down. You hear me? Word.
Your extension to ascension. Here is a list of holistic remedies. Soursop, also known as Gravolia, is great for cancer and is 10,000 times more effective than chemotherapy. Ginkgo biloba is great for fighting things like Alzheimer's disease as well as dementia. Ginkgo biloba is also effective for treating glaucoma. Black cumin seed oil, also known as Nigella sativa, has a chemical called thymoquinone and is great for fighting cancer. Canna, also known as Scalactium tortuosum, is great for anxiety and depression. This herb raises your natural serotonin without the use of harmful methylphenidates. Turkey tail is rich in polysaccharides and is great for fighting cancer. Straggler's root is great for fighting kidney disease. It lowers your blood pressure and also provides liver support. Metal is great for urinary tract infections. It also lowers your blood pressure and reduces symptoms of hay fever.
It's a plane in the air, but the light is extremely bright, more than average. So I had to look like, yo, we might got some live while recording, but let's keep going.
Black maca root heals the endocrine system and also improves libido and sexual function. Cordyceps militaris lowers your blood sugar and is great for type 2 diabetes. For high quality herbs and metaphysical products for spiritual exploration, click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to ascension. Peace, love, and light to everyone.
Link in the description for your video description.
So Brazil experienced this rare phenomenon. They are calling it Arco-Íris de Fogo, which is basically a rainbow fire in the sky, y'all. This thing looks like a ship that's moving up there that looks like it's on fire, like a rainbow fire. Look at all these colors, y'all. Check this out. Look, not just that, but people was also able to take pictures of it, y'all. This is in Brazil. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all these colors that's coming off of this cloud. But this thing looks like it's ripping through. Y'all see that? Like the firmament is breaking. The sky is falling like Chicken Little. Look at that. It looks like clouds entering from another realm. Y'all see that? And then it went to looking like this. Oh my goodness, bro. Look at that, bro. This is exciting, man. I don't know about y'all, man. It looks like flames in the sky. Fire in the sky. Bro, if these things didn't exist, would y'all believe this? Like, it looks out of worldly. This is literally Lisa Frank, y'all. Like the magic unicorn. Like, look at that, y'all. It looks like a whole nother entity. This video got like 8 million views, y'all, and it's still going. That's how popular this thing is in Brazil. They even noticed that the planet is changing. But look, it's like a huge ship. Y'all see the outline? Look at that, y'all. Look at that. That's crazy. Wow. What an amazing time to be alive, to be experiencing all of this on this realm, y'all. We get to tell our children that we were part of this great shift. I've been telling y'all we in that rainbow portal. Ain't no telling how deep that rabbit hole goes. But let me know what you guys think about this video. Let's continue to get this shift, y'all. Peace in.
Yo, didn't I tell y'all? Well, I wasn't talking to y'all, but let me go big screen. I think I did tell you guys before, actually, more than once. Like, I don't plan on having offspring in this timeline or this. No, I don't want to bring offspring into this chaos, into this realm of imbalance. Like, what? No, I'd rather wait. Me on the other side, I'll tell my offspring, yo, I'll tell you all about it. I have all my stories, you know how when we was young we used to say the elderly be just yapping and preaching. I will be like that to my offspring individually. I wouldn't be like that to everyone, like, you know what I'm saying? But I would just tell them a bunch of stories, like, yo, you know, when we bonding and family bonding and things like that, you know? Yo, look, story time, blah blah blah. No, yo, back on. If we, you know, we gonna still be on Earth, but on another density. So, yo, back in the 3D, man. Or whatever, I don't know. When we get there, we'll know how to address it. But you get what I'm trying to say. And it's crazy he say that. Yo, we gonna be able to tell our offspring we was a part of this. Is that confirmation for me?
Believe it or not, we are living in the greatest incarnation humanity has ever seen. I don't know if you noticed, but the world is crumbling. And it doesn't mean it's the end of the world, right? It means it's the end of the old world and the beginning of the rebirth of the new world.
Right.
The old world was filled with greed and control and power over others. And we have entered into the age of Aquarius, where now it has become a we situation. Many of us are on the healing journey to come back home to ourselves, to come back to the power within ourselves, to the truth of who we are, to unconditional love that we are. I am you and you are me. But they've kept us separate for so long because when we are divided, when we are separate, we are weak, we are powerless, and we hate each other, and we're angry against each other, and this person's doing that, and that person's doing this, and I'm against you, and you're against me, when in reality, all of that is illusions. They keep us separate because they know when we unite together, we are stronger, because we are one, we are cut from the same cloth. It's not about your skin color, it's not about your race, it's not about your religion. It's about the beingness of who we are. That is you, and you are me, and I am you.
Genetics.
So many of us are being called to go into the fear that we carry, to go into the hatred, to go into the unworthiness, to go into the shame, to go into the guilt. Whatever it is that you carry, you are being called to heal those aspects of you so you can come back to the remembrance of who you are, and who you are is just pure love. It is just pure power. But in order for us to get there, to go on the hero's journey, we must trek through.
Y'all, have y'all seen what's going on in Spain right now? Look at this shit. Look.
Did you see this? I think you saw this.
I just find it real strange how nobody is talking about this right now. Look at that. Whole city flooded. Look at the cars. This is for awareness purposes only, yo. Look at that. This is all within the same day, y'all. Look at this. Look how crazy it gets, yo. Y'all can't say that they haven't been tampering with shit, yo. This is just my personal opinion, you feel me? Entertainment purposes only. I really feel like
we gotta say that.
it's coming, Oh my God!
The reptilians, they come from the Draco star system. But remember how I told y'all, their genome, the reptilian genome comes from the Sirius star system. It comes from Sirius C. But they were seeded in the Draco star system. Let's keep going.
Reptilians? I mean, they had elemental beings. I mean...
Hold on. What did I tell y'all about? We elemental and some of us, the Titans and all that. The Titans are Anunnakis too. The Titans are Anunnaki too, bro. Facts. The Titans are Anunnaki too. They elemental warriors. They're a whole different thing on its own though. They a whole different thing. The Titans is Anunnaki too. They elemental, giant elemental warriors. They go.
Well, well, well. It looks like we've solved the mystery of the Antarctica bloodfalls. It turns out that it actually is blood. Now, it took them 100 years to figure out that the Taylor Glacier gets its red color from nanospheres of iron that is deposited into the water. And once that iron hits the oxygen, it turns red. And then in the article, they go on to say that the ancient microbes are 1/100th of the size of human red blood cells. Now, I think it was pretty weird that they used the red blood cell example to describe the size of the iron deposits. It looks to me as if this is another example of the truth being set in plain sight. The bloodfalls arise when the ice over the subglacial ecosystem over here melts. Now, here's what I think. I think that the subglacial ecosystem is a part of the deceased Leviathan that people have been talking about all over TikTok and have been showing on Google Earth. I think that there's a giant beast that died underneath or just on top of Antarctica, and then once it froze over, it held all that blood in place. And just in case you forgot, the reason why blood turns red is because the iron meets the oxygen and combines to form a red color. So whatever creature those bloodfalls were made out of, it had to have been huge. Perhaps it was made by the Leviathan, and maybe that creature isn't guarding this gate anymore. Or maybe it was another one of the creatures that is supposed to be in between these other ice wall gates.
Right.
And, you know, there's also that anomaly in the Atlantic Ocean. I think that has something to do with all this information that has been coming out lately as well. I'm going to show you 7 new photos from beyond the ice wall, as well as the story behind the person who sent them to me, and it's for you to decide if they are real or not. Now, before I show you the new photos, let me remind you that this is the first ever rumored ice wall photo that we have ever received, and it's very intriguing because it shows lush vegetation right next to the icy tundra, which is what Admiral Byrd described 100 years ago when he flew over Antarctica. And this traveler who messaged me said that he was born in the 1950s in the 3rd ring of the ice walls on an island called Bajol, which is pretty close to another continent
that we heard about from a different traveler who said that he went to a place called Tared, and that will become important later. But this guy said that he was born on this island, his father was a human who escaped past the ice wall, and his mother was a native elf there, and that their country was having their own type of communist revolution after hearing about the USSR in Russia. And then he says that shortly after, the Americans invaded and killed his dad, but spared him because he was a child, but then they captured his mother and chiseled her elf ears off to make her look more human, and then they tortured them to try and get more information.
That's crazy.
And then he says that later on he would be able to visit Bajal with a special operation unit or Navy SEAL accompanying him to make sure he got there safely, and that he got there through a portal that the USA has built to get to certain continents with ease, which is like what we heard with the other guy that I was talking about who said that he went to Tared through a portal. And then he goes on to say that J.R.R. Tolkien knew about these tunnels, and he thinks that there are giants that live there too, and that these tunnels built in the 1900s were for tuberculosis, which I thought that was an illness.
Hold on. So what if, you know, you got the guardians of the gates at the Antarctic walls, but, right, which we assume sometimes, and we see sometimes information, what if there are stargates or portals within the water to avoid having to avoid that encounter with some kind of titan or beast? I don't know, let's keep going.
Yes, but in reality they are entrances to hollow points in the planet. Now let's get on to the photos that he sent to me. In one of them it shows a military tank, and he said that that's what tried to invade them in the 1950s. Now here are the collection of photos that he sent me, and they just seem to be landscape photos of familiar trees like the baobab in Africa, as well as the dragon blood tree. But what if these actually are from somewhere else?
Isn't it crazy on how the universe just seems to duplicate itself? How a galaxy operates, it can resembles on how your nerves move? Or how about how space, rays, and trees, they all look the same? Or what about your eyeball looking like a galaxy? The universe literally has the same code, the same shape, so above, so to below, so within, so without. Everything is the same. There is nothing new outside of what's already been created. Are y'all getting it now? And on a deeper level, just goes to show you on how much everything is connected. It repeats itself even down to the way when we first was born or created or formed. As you can see, we came in through the Fibonacci sequence, which is used all throughout the earth and the universe. All just goes to show you that God repeatedly shows himself through his creations. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this video in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom. Stay tuned. And if you want to learn more on how to get paid off for doing videos just like this, hit the link in the bio. I'm going to show you a method on how you can make the universe pay you.
Arizona, just driving through, and tell me when the fuck they started making clouds. What the fuck? You know, I've been through here like 20 times, I've never seen this shit. That's loud.
Okay, so these are the marks. The X is the psychic mark. This right here is the mark that shows...
Hold on, check it out. I got a bunch of things. Josh, let me see what she talking about.
If your psychic abilities are blocked or open. If you have a TP there right under this finger and it's closed like that, that means that your psychic abilities, which is this X right here that marks the psychic abilities, has been blocked because you're afraid to use your gifts and your powers. If you have these lines going this way, you're a powerful astral projector, astral traveler. You could do it all. And if you have these lines under your pinky here, you were born a healer. You're a healer all the way. You can heal with your hands. You can heal with food, plant medicine, whatever it is. So next time you want to know if someone is a astral projector, if they're psychic, if their psychic thing is blocked, this is how you... Also, I don't want you to forget that this one right here, the TP thing right here, this little triangle, you see that on top of the X mark? If it's closed like that, it just means that there's some stuff you need to work on, fears maybe and all that, so you can use your gifts because it's blocked off. But if it's open, that means you have used your gifts. You are using your gifts. But if it's closed, it means they may have been something in a past life, something that happened that scares you from using your gifts. Maybe you were burned to the stake or something like this. So pay attention to that. So again, to know if someone's truly psychic, the X marks the spot. If you got a bunch of X's, then you are truly.
Someone don't want you to see yourself anywhere great.
I got a lot.
They don't want you to know that you are the Egyptians. When you go to Egypt, my country, where people look like me, and I look like you. I can walk the streets of Athens and speak English every day, and people don't even know I'm an Egyptian. You follow? Because if you go to ancient Egypt and you look on the walls, you got more pyramids in Sudan and in Nubia than you have up in Cairo. First of all, let's get that established. Ramesses and all the great and Seti the first are all down. Hatshepsut, Ankhenaten, Tutankhamun are all from Nubia. They were all Africans. They were all woolly-haired, nappy-head, dark-skinned people. And you'll see this on the wall. The writing is on the wall. So they gotta make a disconnection between Egypt and Christianity, or Egypt and Judaism, make you think that they were heathens, but that's not what God said. God said that the Savior comes out of Egypt.
In the comments. We're going back. You seen that thing. They got noodle. They got noodle. And then you got people walking around like this.
A security camera covers the suburban.
Cause what if we going big screen? Matter of fact, we almost at the end of the presentation anyway. Yo, look. What if they wearing that mask because they trying to hide something beyond their identity from all the technology in the world? Which is that's actually smart to hide your identity from the technology and cameras in the world. But what if? Just what if? They morphing in the face from this so-called syndrome that they try to indoctrinate and sugarcoat and numb us down and make it like we stupid, which we are not, right? So what if it's that they got that demon face morph or anything else? You can see their eyes, their pupils. You can start to see their identity through their pupils. I don't know, but just what if? We gotta ask these questions. Why the hell are they really wearing the mask? Because everybody, it don't make no sense. You're trying to hide your identity from technology, but you're using technology anyway. So are you really trying to hide your identity from technology? Let's keep going.
Driveway.
It seems like a calm, normal night in this Texas suburb, until suddenly these two very strange creatures appear. They are really bizarre. They appear to be about 2 feet tall, crouched over like demonic gremlins.
The intruders stalk the driveway with an unknown purpose. The more I watch this, the creepier it gets.
What are these highly unusual creatures, and where did they come from?
And then one of them shoots something.
Big screen, cut scene, music. This is where they start to lose me, you know? Even if they took someone's real right footage and all of that, it's like, why y'all gotta do all of that, dressing it up and all? Like, man, is that part of their plan to make you think it's fake? I don't know, but it is annoying.
Whoa! I did not expect it to do that.
That's crazy.
What is that strange light being shot into the sky?
Looks almost like a missile firing out.
Could that be some kind of a laser gun or communication device?
Hold
on!
I forget where they say this is at. I I think the Sahara Desert. Or some desert there.
Hey! Hold on! It's kicking off! Shit!
Okay. It's pretty blurry. You know, low quality videos 9 times out of 10 damn near righteous. But generally, what's up with the throwback old school? Like, come on, bro. You done lost me there with that audio tune there. That pitch, that tone. Other than that, I don't know, but keep going.
What is that strange light being shot into the sky?
Looks almost like a missile firing out.
Could that be some kind of a laser gun or communication?
Hey! Hold on! It's kicking off! Shit!
A raccoon looks like? I've never seen one before.
I don't know.
That's
so creepy.
Dude, I don't know. Does anybody?
That's an animal.
Yeah, that's scary. It's moving? Deers walk on their hind legs.
Será que a gente aí? A werewolf-like woman. Caught on camera, and the UF shows up too.
Será que a gente isso?
But you're gonna see a little thing
nada.
in the sky come up.
Não é de jeito nenhum a gente sair, ó. Minha Nossa Senhora do céu.
Man. Alright. Okay. Not 9 times out of 10 modern times, most people will be scared if they see this, right? But what if she's literally running away from the UFO because they're tormenting her and she's trying to escape and this is her only way? She's not even from this realm of reality. I don't know. I think that deep. I think that deep now. So I'm just saying, and she don't even speak how we speak because we don't even speak our native tongue anyway. So therefore, can't even enter and understand what she's talking about. She's probably asking and crying for help. Know what I'm saying? But entertainment purposes only. Let's get it.
For all you Catholics out there who thinks that voodoo, Santeria, and witchcraft is bad, the Vatican was named after the underworld goddess named Vatica, which in Latin means oracle.
This community is absolutely devastated after police say they found a mother and her son dead in their apartment here, and they're nice.
That's crazy. In Marble Hill, that's local enough. Marble Hill, Bronx, New York. Yo.
Building.
Look at this.
Good morning, how are you?
Hello.
You doing delivery?
Yeah. Son dead in their apartment here, in their NYCHA building.
Look at all of these people from the Caucasus Mountains driving by, and this carbonated officer decides to stop a carbonated delivery driver that's on a bicycle. Look at this, flapping down. Yeah, look. Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Good morning, how are you?
Hello.
Ain't none of them did nothing wrong. So no, I'm not trying to say go pick on the Caucasus Mountain people. No, I'm saying generally, like, what are you doing? Like, relax. Power tripping, maybe?
You doing delivery?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have your fare?
No, I don't have no paper. What paper?
No, your bed. Okay. Your light? Light?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Do you have anything in here?
No.
Nothing?
Nothing.
All right, okay. Very good. Okay.
What are you doing?
So you have to maintain speed?
Yeah.
Listen. Got me messed up, Haven. You hear me? Yo, listen. I promote balance, peace, and harmony, but don't get it messed up. Don't get it messed up. Anyhow, it's the end of the presentation. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're in a wonderful, magnificent mood. If you wasn't, because it's the end of the presentation. Full disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Any and everything you see on this channel is merely speculation. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do your own homework and research for proper discernment. You know what I'm saying? If you've been here from the beginning, I'll send thee divine abundance, balance, harmony, love, prosperity, strength, and unity. You hear me? You heard? You know what's up. I love y'all for real. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the Haven, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when we go up. Anyone and everyone who has ever sown to see me or will be returned 100-fold as the Most High using you as a divine vessel to divinely support you truly, because all about divine support. I just want to say grace, gratitude, and thanks. Peace and prosperity to you and yours. It never goes unnoticed. It really does help the foundation, the channel, and my well-being. If you'd like to do the same, links are in the video description or the About tab on the channel. Cash App or PayPal. Yo, Haven, y'all know what's up. Love and unity. Safe travel in the astrals. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all protecting y'all energy. I hope y'all not being consumed by this darkness.
I'm out of space, I'm floating, so no slowing down, let's speed it. Taking off, I'm taking off. Buckle up, D2, galactic flow, a different one. The light year just to come catch on. This party like rock stars. Make ET and that's my dog. Introduce me to the garden.